G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. Welcome to the second episode in our Fulham career mode series for FIFA 20. First of all, I would like to say a big thank you to everybody that showed us love on the first episode that we uploaded yesterday. I am honestly so excited for this series. I haven't felt so passionate about a career mode series in a long time, and I'm very happy to see that you guys have replicating feelings, so that is goddamn awesome. But we still have a lot of transfer action to do. Thank you for the comments as well, giving me suggestions on what positions and what players to improve. But I have one big position I want to go for in this episode. I want to go in for a new left back, somebody that's lower rated than Joe Bryan, but someone that can also grow and potentially be better than Joe Ryan. I also want to go in for a new midfielder as well. Probably midfielder is number one priority now that I kind of reassessed that, but we are going to go ahead, our first piece of business in this episode, and it's our first player leaving the club in the entirety of the series. It is Maxime Le Marchand, MLM, headed to Al Hilal. Thank you very much. And then someone that I felt very, very guilty even entertaining offers towards, it is Marcus Bettinelli. He was like almost a hero for us in the season we got promoted to the Premier League. He was fantastic. In real life and in this series, hasn't been playing at all, really. He's been behind Rodak, but since we have brought in Jack Butland, I have decided that we should probably sell Bettinelli on, give him a chance to have some game time somewhere else, and also help us get some money so that we can make some decent transfers. You can see in the top left-hand corner there that we have about 17 million. We'll have 19 million or so if we do sell on Bettinelli, so we're not exactly poor. We're not lacking in funds, so there is the possibility of us signing a big-name player, but before we can do that, we have a game against Bury. Yep, Bury, the extinct club. This is in the Carabao Cup. Let's get it. So it is the League Cup. It is against Bury here. Of course, they are extinct in real life now, so big pressure on us to beat them in this game. A good opportunity as well to rock some players that probably aren't going to get some game time throughout the season, so very keen to see what we can do. As you can see there, we've got players like Tim Ream, Dennis Adoy, Tyrese Francois, the Australian midfielder. Onema's coming in, although I want to give Onema some game time. Bury, their whole side is made up players. I mean, they might have signed someone, but I know for a fact that Bury's roster in FIFA 20 completely made up players because nobody's contracted to them. Anyways, we're going to try defending a goal here. Bury scaring us quite early on there. The first opportunity, they probably should have been 1-0 up if it wasn't for a great save there from Rodak. So, yeah, very interesting stuff there. And again, they've got another opportunity. They send that one in the header. Thankfully put well side from Crook's side. But some warning shots from Bury. They get the third opportunity. We're doing absolutely nothing in this one. Blocked from Adoy. The other shot, Tim Ream. Terrible touch. And it has given Bury the lead. We are losing to the non-existent club that is Bury FC in the Carabao Cup. I mean, I don't really give a crap about the Carabao Cup, but this is absolutely disgraceful. Tim Ream, what are you doing, mate? We set it on a silver platter for him. We're 1-0 down. We've showed absolutely nothing in this game so far. We get our first attacking opportunity here. Cabano going to Joe Bryan, who's pushing up quite a lot, looking for an opportunity, decides to go and try taking it, goes and squares it. It's cleared away. And again, a header that falls perfectly to Josh Onema. He goes to Knockout, fresh off the bench. Knockout is going to go ahead and equalise for us here with half an hour to go. We're going to keep pushing on though. We've got the equaliser off our first real opportunity, so we're going to try going for that winner within half an hour. For stamina reasons, don't really want this one going further than the opening 90 minutes. We have an opportunity. Knockout going to Cabano. Cleared away, but K-Mac is going to out-jump Rushford there. Knockout, very busy since he got involved. He goes to Kamara. AK-47 goes to Sessignon. Mitrovic had the opportunity off the bench to put us in the lead. Unfortunately, he goes straight to the goalkeeper. But again, Mitro, the king, going to Kamara. Kamara to Onema. What a save. The follow-up blocked. We just can't get that winner here. And with a minute remaining in normal time, Cabano goes to Mitrovic. Mitro, you've got to bury those one. Oh, the clinicalness, not there. Alexander Mitrovic blasting that one over the crossbar. And lads, against Bury, we're headed to a penalty shootout. Our first penalty shootout in only our third game in charge of Fulham FC. So here we go. Mitrovic lining this one up to start things off, up against McDriscoll, trying to put this one in the bottom left-hand corner. He's going to hit it, and we're going to take the lead in the penalty shootout. My God, would it be embarrassing if we end up losing this. Truebridge sends Rodak the wrong way. 1 goal apiece, 1 penalty apiece. Boubacar Kamara, AK-47, hits it nicely. Keeper rooted to the spot. We have the lead. And if we can save this one from Ovic, we will have the lead, which we do. We went the right way, but it doesn't matter because he has hit the post. So we are 2-1 up here. Knockout to give us a big advantage. He does just that. What a performance from Knockout coming off the bench. This is massive though. Dribble hits it. Save from Rodak. And I believe if we score this penalty, we do progress to the next round of the Carabao Cup. It is Cabano up against McDriscoll. He's going to the left. Keeper goes the wrong way. We're into the next round of the Carabao Cup. Just low-key embarrassed that we had to go to penalties against Bury. We're celebrating nonetheless, though. We are through. We get a win. And our Carabao Cup campaign, despite not really being a priority, is still alive. So that is all good. Getting back to transfer business now. Benevento from the Italian leagues coming in for Dennis Adoy, the playoff winner, or the semi-final winner against Derby. And I have love for Dennis Adoy, but definitely considering selling him. Ultimately, though, I rejected him. He's too high rated to have in the squad and not use and to sell on. But anyways, taking on Huddersfield now in the Championship. Alright, so taking on Huddersfield away. Of course, they got relegated with us last season down to the Championship. A lot riding on this game. Huddersfield in this save would surely consider themselves as a side that would be trying to get back up. I know they're not doing all that great in the Championship in real life, but in fact, they're doing pretty damn bad. But, I mean, we've got to take them for what they are. They're a decent side on paper. No Aaron Moy, though, which is a big blow. Of course, he's signed permanently for Brighton in real life, which makes me proud as an Aussie. But our lineup slightly rotated. Cyrus Christie coming into the lineup. Alfie Mawson and Holgate back in the back line. Harriata in the midfield. Stefan Johansson in the midfield as well. But we're looking to start off strong here. Nice drawing and passing play 4 minutes into this one. Knockout. Back heel there to Johansson. Johansson going to Harriata, who goes to Cavallero. Cavallero lines it up beautifully and hits it straight at the goalkeeper. Also, I saw a few comments from you guys in the last episode as we have a corner here. Goes in. Mitrovic. 1-0, baby. Right in front of the away fans. We take the lead. But I had a few questions from you guys saying, how many games an episode am I going to be playing? All that sort of stuff. How many episodes a season do I want? My thing is, I want to play every single game throughout this save. But I'm going to be playing 4 or 5 games in an episode when we're outside of the transfer window. At least that's the goal. So I want to play every game. I want to have a great feel for the squad. But I also want to keep things compact and not have every season going on for 30 episodes or something ridiculous like that. So it's going to be compact highlights once we're out of the transfer window, showing mainly the goals and the key moments, and then playing a lot of games per episode because I want to create our own heroes. I want to be there for every piece of action, and I want every result as Butland pulls a fantastic save out of his arsenal, but I want to be there for every moment in the save, and I want to feel really, really legit. Anyways, back to the action. We're into the second half now. We have a narrow 1-0 lead here, but it is going to be Huddersfield equalising, and again, Mason Holgate really, really worrying me early on in this save. I mean, he conceded a shocker against Barnsley and has literally done the exact same thing defensively against Huddersfield here. Just not marking his mans, finding himself in some weird positions. Very, very worried about Mason Holgate. We're going to be careful here, though. But they could have taken the... What is going on in this box? Absolute shocking scenes from us. But we have an opportunity here. Free kick in the 79th minute. Tom Kearney hits it! And it's saved beautifully there. It's a 1-1 draw against Huddersfield. But some really big questions marks asked out of our side. I'm not impressed with certain aspects of our game. We've got to tighten things up a lot. Anyways, we're going to go in for a new centre midfielder here. Arnie Meyer is the man that we're going to go and offer. Not too much time remaining in the transfer window, so I wanted to get things done quickly. We need that extra bit of intimidation in the midfield, and Meyer from Hertha Berlin is exactly that. He is a quality youngster. He is going to be, hopefully, a player for the future. £11.5 million we offer to Hertha Berlin. They come back with 12.7 and 11% sell-on clause. I'm trying to lowball because, like I said earlier in the episode, I would love to get a left back in as well. So I want to have a little bit of money to work with in the next episode. At the end of this episode, I want some money to work with. So 13 million there for Maya. They come back and say 14.3 million pounds. Really negotiating over little bits of money. They're going to come back and talk to us. So Hertha Berlin playing hard ball as well. You can see here, though, that they have gone ahead and accepted it. And we're going to offer a contract to Maya. Are we going to have him for the next game? No, we're not, because we are at home taking on Millwall. Can we get 3 points in the championship? Let's find out. So here we go, under the floodlights of Craven Cottage. Looking to get back to winning ways in the championship after what has been two pretty piss-poor performances in this episode so far. Penalties against Bury, and then a 1-1 draw against Huddersfield. This is the lineup we are rocking. I would say at the moment this is our full-strength starting 11. Maybe, actually, I would probably start Cavallera instead of Decador-Reed in that right-wing spot. But still, we have incredible attacking options. We need to use them more, like we did against Barnsley. Millwall, a side that we can't exactly rest on lightly. They got a decent player, Tom Bradshaw, a decent striker. But anyways, we are going to start off in the attack. 6 minutes into this one, Decador-Reed going to Arta. Arta to Tom Kearney, passing it around the edge of the box. Onuma, Kearney, Green times it and finds the back of the net. I remember when I was recording this, I hit that one and I thought, oh, Green timed it, but that flight, that tracking of the ball is absolutely atrocious. But we have found the back of the net. I feel like if we didn't Green time that, that is going straight over. But we'll take it. We need all the goals we can get. We have the 1-0 lead and we go and double our advantage. 16 minutes into this one, Knockaert has given us a 2-0 lead. So far, you would say, in the series, Knockaert and Kearney, standout players for us. They have both been fantastic attacking options. We're 2-0 up, but it is going to be Millwall on the attack. An early ball, they switch the play, going out to Leonard. Leonard looking for some support, goes in there, header to Williams. Again, suspect marking, this time not from Holgate, but we can't keep a clean sheet. We haven't kept a clean sheet in the entire series, and we have given away back into this game here for Millwall, so not great at all, I would say there. We need to get that third goal to really give ourselves that 2-goal cushion, because 2-0 scorelines quite often get screwed up. Regardless, though, 55th minute, Arda to Decador-Reed. Beautiful ball to Mitro. Oh, Mitrovic needs more clinicalness. He has missed some great opportunities in this save so far. 86th minute, though, Onuma. He bangs that one. It takes a deflection. No, it doesn't. That's just a shocker of an opportunity, a shocker of a finish there from Josh Onuma. But it's okay, because we're going to hold on. We're going to get the 3 points here. Back to winning ways. Not too bad defensively. Just need a little bit more clinicalness, because sides against Millwall, we can get away with missing somewhat easier opportunities. But when we come up against the likes of Nottingham Forest, Leeds, West Brom, we need to be banging in every single opportunity we possibly can. Regardless, back to the transfer business. Bettinelli, thank you for your service, mate, but you are headed to Argentina. Best of luck to you, mate. But in good news, in positive news, we have made our third signing of the era, of the JarradHD era, or the Mr. Jarradinho era. It is Arnie Meyer, the German midfielder, coming across from Hertha Berlin. There's your first look of him in Fulham white. And I'm so excited to see what we can do for this guy. This is the type of guy that I expect to be in the squad for the entirety of this series. He could honestly be a club legend for us here at Fulham FC. £13.3 million to sign Meyer from Hertha Berlin. So excited to see what we can do in the next episode. But, lads, that is where we will be concluding today's episode of the Fulham Career Mode series. As you can see, a few players that I have transfer shortlisted that I would potentially like to bring in. If I'm going to be honest, I'm leaning towards Liberato Cacace. I love the A-League. He's killing it in the A-League right now. He'd be a great pickup, a good backup. But regardless, let me know your opinion on these shortlisted players in the comments section down below. I will see you for episode 3. Same time tomorrow. It's been JarradHD here. I am out. Peace.